Welcome everyone to Detroit, Michigan. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers duking it out in the NFC North divisional game. Happy Thanksgiving to all watching. It is Thanksgiving Day, the first of three great matchups. We have the Chiefs at Cowboys coming later, and Bengals at Ravens also coming up tonight. I am Dan Allen alongside Charles Woodson, and let's get into football. Green Bay at Detroit. Not Jacobs. Emmanuel Wilson taking over for the injured Josh Jacobs. Takes it around the 29-yard line. Here comes Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. Kind of banged up of injuries, but they still have a shot at that division, fighting with the Bears and Lions for that first place. 3-yard run to Wilson. Love. He's going to have to scramble as his O-line almost gave up the sack. 6 yards, third down. Love checks it down to Wilson. Wilson for the first down. Love, play action. He's going to keep it. And he loses 2 yards. So 2nd and 12. Love throwing middle of the field, 11 yards by Wicks. 3rd and 1 for Green Bay. Love overthrows Musgrave. 4th down. Brendan McManus has to go from 63. And it is good! Packers lead 3-0. Off a 63-yard field goal. Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs ready to go as he gets a return right around the 32. And here comes Jared Goff and your Detroit Lions. Very good team fighting for that first place with the Bears. They're having a surprising season as Jahmyr Gibbs, 8 yards, coming off a narrow win off the Giants last week, 34-27. Definitely going to have to make some improvements with that defense. Give up a lot of plays. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 8 yards in the first. And Gibbs had many big runs last week, and he's having one today. Jahmyr Gibbs, as the first quarter ends with a 52-yard touchdown. Wow, he was just able to get out to the outside and was able to make something happen. Broke a few tackles. Here comes Jake Bates for the extra point. It is good. 7-3, Detroit with the lead. Here comes Green Bay. Emmanuel Wilson on the return. Like we said earlier, subbing in for the injured Josh Jacobs, who went down in a knee injury a few weeks ago. Wilson, he fumbled it! And Detroit has it! Look at that! So, that defender just punches it out. That's a live ball. Detroit's able to recover. Goff now throwing out Amon-Ra St. Brown. He has about 9 second and inches. Goff. And he's going to have to run out the pocket and slide for 6. Here comes Detroit. Remember, Green Bay comfortably beat Detroit week 1, 27-13 as Amon-Ra St. Brown with a 19-yard touchdown. Here comes the extra point now. Jake Bates got it. Like you were saying, Green Bay did beat Detroit 27-13. Comfortable win for them at home. So let's see what happens today. About a minute left for something to happen. It's Emmanuel Wilson. 13 yards and out of bounds. Love couldn't get to Romeo Doubs. He'll just give it to Musgrave. Love throwing. It's Wicks. And Wicks gets 18 as the Packers are driving. Here we go. Love. And he will be sacked. They give it to Wilson. He gets about 3. 3rd and 13. Love. It is incomplete. Now from 43. McManus got it. 14-6. Detroit still on top. Their defense has been holding up so far. Let's see, 11 seconds left. Let's see what can happen. So they're going to pass it. Triple coverage on Amon-Ra. Just going to have to give it to Williams. He gets 24. 14-6 Detroit at halftime. And it has been all Detroit. They had the turnover inside Packers territory. They were able to get the touchdown. Their defense as a whole held Green Bay to 6 points. Detroit is looking like they're off to a win. Not to jinx anything, but Green Bay's got to do something in that second half if they want to keep up. Anyways, off to the third quarter. Lions get the ball to start too. And here we go. Jahmyr Gibbs under return. Gets it slightly past the 30. Now they give it to Gibbs. Gibbs for 7. Second down. Goff. In trouble. Goff is taken down. Is that Micah Parsons? I think he was able to get him. Third down. Goff has to run it. It is 3 yards. 4th and 5. Lions will punt. Interesting decision there. Usually Dan Campbell would like to go for one of those. Maybe it would be like 4th and 3. Possibly. 4-yard gain by Wilson on first. And Jordan Love is sacked. 3rd and 11. Love is sacked again. And the Lions defense comes up big. Here comes Goff. Going deep. It's Amon-Ra. St. Brown. One more tackle to get into the end zone. And that's a 59-yard gain. Wow, look at that. What a beauty. Amazing throw by Jared Goff. Comfortably in the pocket. And that's what you have to realize here. Goff. And he will lose 4. Jared Goff is not much of a running quarterback. I don't know why they're running for it a lot. There's Gibbs gets 3. 3rd and goal. Goff. And it is out of bounds as we enter the 4th quarter. 18 yards for a 2-possession lead. It is no good. He missed it. So Packers get the ball and have to work inside their own 5. Love with a big gain, and he is sacked. Love throwing to Wicks. Wicks for 12. 3rd down. Love going for Dobbs. There's Romeo Dobbs. Dobbs will go inside the 30. Wow. Love. Looking. Love and incomplete. Batted down by Brian Branch. So what a drive by the Packers. There's Emmanuel Wilson. Wilson breaking a tackle inside the red zone. This is the Packers offense we all know and what they can be. They just have to enforce. And a 10-yard gain. 3rd and 5. Love looking at zone here. Sacked. 4th and 11. Packers final chance. Love calling some audibles on the play. 4th and 11. Love. Throwing end zone. Musgrave. Touchdown Green Bay. Have to go for 2. Must. No audibles left on the play. Love wide open. It's Wicks. Wicks gets in. It's a tie game in Detroit. Here we go on the kick. Lions get the ball back. And they have a chance to win it here on Thanksgiving. Here we go now. Here comes the Lions. Goff. And it's a big one. Amon-Ra St. Brown breaking free. He's going to go down. That's a huge gain for Detroit. If you're Green Bay, you cannot just let that play get out of your grasp. And they're going to get a little closer. They want it on the left hash mark. Bates did miss one. This is from 41 for the win. From 41, Jake Bates. It is good! Lions win it! 17-14 on Thanksgiving Day. Wow, what a game this one was. Looks like Detroit just had a little edge over Green Bay today. Their defense just played so well. They had that turnover. They forced some 3-and-outs. That Lions defense is the real reason why they won this game. Talk about defense. The Packers defense played well. They nearly led the Lions offense to a shutout. This is one of the most talented offenses in football. So Detroit narrowly ends up with the win, 17-14, as they will play the Dallas Cowboys next week on Thursday night prime time. So they get a week to prepare for that one. And on the 7th of December, the Packers will take on the Chicago Bears. So let's see what happened there. That will be a big one if Green Bay wants to keep their playoff hopes alive. Well, that's it for today. I am Dan Allen alongside Charles Woodson. Make sure to stay tuned to our other games coming up later today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.